Hello, I'm Anastasia. I'm 20 years old and I just finished the one-year course here at Delamar.
Okay. And Anastasia, why did you choose Delamar?
I chose Delamar because I was searching through all of the makeup schools in the country, see which one obviously was the best one. This was the first one that popped up. It had the most information on about, students' life on a course, like, what it really was like from their perspective. And it was the most content in the same amount of time, and you worked with more people from the industry, so I just knew that I had to come and have a look around.
And how was it working with people in the industry? Did you find that a benefit? People that are actually working makeup and hair artists?
100%. I don't think you can really put yourself out into the industry without having that experience on your side. Everybody who taught us everything is currently working in the industry. They know what they're talking about, they know what's expected, they know what is expected of you when you leave. They know all the new products, how to use them, all the old tricks, just everything. They've done what you haven't, obviously, but they'll give you that edge on people who actually haven't met people like that before, what's expected of you, etiquette, everything like that. It's so important, and they're so helpful as well. They really want you to do well.
And do you feel confident now using those products, having learnt from the tutors? Do you think you could go away from Delamar now and into the industry, being able to use everything that you've learnt here?
100%, yeah, definitely. There's certain things that obviously when you say it to every other person on the street, they would have no idea what you're talking about, but that's what will set you apart again from people who go to different schools or are self-taught or this, that and the other, because there's so many specialised products that will only be able to create one effect, or you can create 100 effects with it, but unless you're taught that by people who really know what they're talking about, you could never know. So I definitely feel like I know what to do with what and when.
And what did you specialise in? Did you find anything easier or harder than you thought it would be?
I specialised in hair, which I didn't intend to when I first came. I didn't think that's which direction I was going to go in, but I completely changed my mind when I started the course. Everything was way harder than it looks. I think this industry is so underrated, and people really just underestimate the skill that is needed to really get on and know everything that needs to be done. But yeah, it was harder, but you get guided through it so well that you just don't even realise how much you're learning in one space of time.
And what would you like to do after the course? What's your hopes for the future?
So I don't know. I really like the idea of going into TV as my first step, because I love everything to do with being on set and how much you can achieve in such a short space of time and how it looks on screen and stuff like that. So TV, film, and I love theatre as well. I think it's such an amazing vibe and buzz and everything around that. More so than fashion, which I kind of think you get if you do hair. Sorry.
And if you were a new student starting the course, what piece of advice would you give to those new potential students here at Delamar?
Piece of advice, definitely do your course at Delamar. First of all, I don't think anywhere is better. Every person that we've spoken to who hasn't taught us outside of who's also in the industry has been amazing. They're so pleased that we went to Delamar. Everybody knows about it. I think if you do the one-year course, keep on top of your notes, do it from day one and do them every night when you get home, because otherwise it will pile on top of you. That's one thing that I did the whole way through, and it was really worth it. And have fun and listen to people. Just listen and learn and don't panic too much.
Great, thank you very much. Let's have a quick sweep of your board. Great, thank you very much, Anastasia.